Hi Founder fans, Jason here, and today's founder is Samuel Kirkland, a preacher who moved to the frontier of what is today upstate New York just as the American Revolution was beginning. Now, Kirkland was there and he moved there as a missionary and he wanted to convert Native Americans to Christianity. This didn't work entirely well, not at first anyway, but about that time, the Revolutionary War breaks out, and the Iroquois nation didn't trust, or I should say the Iroquois Confederacy did not trust the Patriots very much. Most of them trusted Britain more because of the treatment they received after the French and Indian War. That being said, Kirkland won the friendship of both the Oneida and Tuscarora nations, and therefore, when the decision was made to join either side in the Revolutionary War, the Oneida and Tuscarora actually broke off from the rest of the Confederacy. Sadly, this did start essentially a civil war between the sides of the Iroquois Confederacy, but the Oneida especially, but the Tuscarora also, were very important to helping the Americans win several important battles in upstate New York. Now, Kirkland's role becomes even more important after the war, because after the war ends, much of the land in the area is being claimed by settlers from mostly New England. And these Yankees would come out, and they knew that the Native Americans in the area were not very friendly during the Revolutionary War. And Kirkland ends up playing the role of peacekeeper, where he essentially tells the newcomers, no, over here, these are the Oneida Nation. This is the Tuscarora Nation. They were on our side. Be kind to them. It, of course, had varying degrees of success, but for the most part, the Oneida and Tuscarora were left alone, at least at that point in American history. From there, Samuel Kirkland actually starts a university, a boarding school, as it were, called the Hamilton Oneida School. And this school was originally for children, both white children and Native American children who learned together side by side on the frontier. It was named after both the Oneida Nation and his Samuel Kirkland's friend and one of the trustees of the school, Alexander Hamilton. We now today know this university as Hamilton College, and it focuses more on, well, maybe not grown-ups, but older children turning 20 years old, so a regular university as we would know it today. Now that's a very brief overview, but a pretty thorough overview of the life of Samuel Kirkland, one of the more important leaders in upstate New York before the development into what it is today, back when it was a frontier. I know it's hard to hear New York being a frontier, but at one point it most assuredly was. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit like. If you're new here, subscribe for a new founder 7 days a week.